Hey, Jodi.
Hi, Heather. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How wrong was I, though? Just a couple of days ago, I was saying that's the end of the dividends from TVNZ, and here you go. How'd you do it?
Well, look, I think that like many businesses last year, we all had to make really hard decisions, but wasn't just around us actually resetting our cost base. We actually really ruthlessly focused around revenue initiatives as well. So we were able to do that at the same time, and our revenue was stronger than we had predicted.
So do you think it's the last one, though?
The last dividend?
Yeah, for a while.
Look, it's our obligation to pay a dividend, and we've actually paid 8 dividends over the last 10 years. So it's a process that we go through every year. And
But
so
if you're going to have a couple of losses at least, right, you're not going to be paying a dividend, are you?
Well, again, it's a process that would have to go through every year. So I'm not going to say up front whether it's in or it's out.
Yeah. Would you pay one in a loss?
Again, it would have to be a conversation that we have with our board at the time.
Okay, so it's a possibility. Given that you did turn around a profit here, did you cut too hard when you cut?
I knew you'd ask me that question. Look, like I said, we had to make the decisions that we had in front of us at the time. And so what was really important is that we set the cost base of the business into a stable position that we could see at least for the next 3 or 4 years. And that was really important for us as we started our investment program. So over the next 2 years in particular, we're self-funding an investment program. And that's really important for us to ensure that we can transform TVNZ. The first thing that all of our viewers will see will be a brand new TVNZ Plus platform next year. That obviously allows us to have enhanced user experiences, but also allows us to unlock the pay capability, which you would have heard us announce earlier this week with in conjunction with the FIFA World Cup rights.
When is the FIFA World Cup again?
It's middle of June next year.
Okay, so is that the start of you guys charging us for things? I mean, it's obviously the first case of it, but how soon after that does that become the regular thing?
Well, look, it's the first thing that we've identified that's really important and we know will be big for audiences. So as a free-to-air broadcaster, there's always rights that have been outside of our reach. So for us to unlock that pay capability, we want to test and learn how do the super fans want to watch all 104 matches, and then how do we balance that as well with the free-to-air audience exposure. So we've said the All Whites will all be free on TVNZ1, so it'll be a huge learning opportunity for us.
Do you think, are you guys looking at just charging punters for the big events, or do you think you're going to charge us for the regular stuff that we like to watch, like Bluey?
50 million streams of Bluey in the last 12 months, Heather.
You,
how
Jodi,
many of them were your household?
I keep telling you, put Bluey behind the paywall, you'll make a mint.
Look, we are thinking about it in an event space at the moment. So what we want to be able to do is, TVNZ is free at its core, and that will continue. We're an ad-funded business and we will be free. But certainly once we test this event pass with FIFA World Cup, we'll look for other opportunities as well. It's really around what the audiences want, but also with that pay capability, it means we can compete for rights that we haven't been able to do in the past.
How stoked are you about the netball?
Yeah, really happy. Yeah. Just really happy to make it accessible for all New Zealanders.
And are you actually paying anything, or are you just the lucky recipient of the netball?
That's obviously a commercial sensitivity, so I won't be able to answer that. But certainly we've had the netball for the last 2 years. We've had a free game a week, and so we can see the audience growth there and how much the audiences love it. And it's really important for us that we can obviously showcase that for all New Zealanders.
There's got to be a point at which as you get more, we're coming to watch the FIFA, then we're coming to watch the netball, then we're coming to watch the NPC, and we're watching all this stuff. At some point you will have a critical mass where you can start chucking a lot more stuff behind the paywall, right? Because we'll get used to the platform.
Yeah, again, we are at our heart free-to-air, and so that's a really important part of our DNA. But with this capability, it means that we can compete for different sports. But you need to make
money, Jodi.
We do need to make money. No, absolutely, we do. And we will always make the decisions based on that basis.
Speaking of which, how much is RNZ paying you to be in the building?
Again, that's a commercial negotiation. But we're looking forward to them when they do move in.